You're just a stupid rubber doll with fake hair.
Ow! Let go!
You need to learn some manners, Brandon.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Project 31 for 2023, where I watch 31 horror films in the 31 days of October, and I'll give you my review for each and every single one of them. Today, October 29th, I will review the movie M3GAN.
Honestly, what is the purpose of a toy if you have to play with it on an iPad?
This is what the future looks like.
M3GAN is a movie about an AI doll going wild and killing a bunch of people. It seems simple, but to me this is a 2022 version of a horror film that we already seen. But instead of doing a remake or a reboot to Child's Play, they took the idea and modernized it without inserting too much modernity, and served it up to the public.
You know how hard I've been working on this presentation. As soon as it's over and the board agrees to proceed, then we can establish some kind of balance.
The story starts with a family driving down a road and getting into an accident. The parents of course die and the kid is left behind. She is placed in the care of her aunt, one of the top engineers at a toy company that primarily makes robot companions for kids. The aunt, played by Allison Williams, is developing a new kind of toy, a life-size doll that can read emotions of kids to be better companion for them to play. The project is of course named M3GAN, goes a bit out of control financially, and it is up for scrapping. But Gemma, the engineer, does not want to give up just yet. Gemma is a big nerd, an even stereotypical nerd, that has no family of her own, so when she is stuck taking care of her niece, Katie, she is completely lost. Thinking quick on her feet, she finishes the work on M3GAN and introduces it to Katie. The girl immediately is drawn to the doll, and that helps Gemma to convince her boss that the toy is viable and it will sell well. To get more data, Gemma is taking M3GAN home to spend more time with Katie and to see how the learning AI of M3GAN works well at a home environment.
Recalibrating response model.
M3GAN, turn off.
Are you sure? Download in progress.
Things go awry when the neighbor's dog hurts M3GAN and the AI defensive mode kicks in. As things go creepier and creepier, Gemma starts to notice a change in the behavior of Katie, but also M3GAN. The final nail in the coffin is when Gemma is taking Katie to a birthday party, and at that party a young boy has an accident, and then Gemma suspects that M3GAN had something to do with it. The pressure is on because Gemma's boss pushes her to get M3GAN ready for the final presentation, and the realization that something is definitely wrong with M3GAN.
Gemma, Katie's temperature is rising. Her wound needs to be disinfected immediately.
This wouldn't have happened if you'd fixed the fence!
As I said in the beginning, to me, on the first watch last year, I kinda knew where things were going, and to be fair, I believe that anyone who went to see this movie in the theater or watched the trailers kind of knew where things were going. It's a simple story about an AI doll going haywire and killing a bunch of folks. That ain't too confusing. The entertainment factor was mostly down to how inventive the killings were, of course when they actually got started. Having said that, I think that the writers and director managed to create a simple film that actually has a lot more deeper meaning and messaging. Looking at this in a deeper lens, there are lots of different criticisms about the modern Western paradigm and how us as parents just leave our kids in front of the screen for the most part and don't bother with a babysitter, or that we don't even try to push our kids to just play outside. We want them to be social, yet we leave them with semi-automatons to entertain them and also push them on social media, thinking that there they can be social. But besides that, it is also creating a conversation about true AI and what does that mean for us as parents and protectors. Things that I've not yet seen discussed thoroughly in movies. The only two movies that come to mind that I remember that came even close was I, Robot, God Help Us, and Bicentennial Man, God Helps Us Twice. M3GAN is not Chucky, but M3GAN is going back to the formula of Child's Play 1 and 2 and creating a maniacal doll which is supposed to be a toy a game, a fake companion that knows our secrets, but turns on us when we least expect it.
You made her cry.
That was not my intention.
And yet, that's what happened.
And there lies its simplicity. It's not earth-shattering, but it does the horror bits very well. And it is a perfectly good, serviceable film to watch for the Halloween season. I wouldn't put it in the top 10 of horror films list, but it's definitely worth a watch.
Cole!
Thank you for watching. If you're watching this review and this is not the Halloween season, please be sure to check out other reviews that I've done in the past, or our live Saturday show, the Real McCoy Podcast, where we dive much deeper into these amazing movies.